I basically tried to do another live stream today, which basically in unintentional free time, obviously. So I'm not sure how long that I can basically make this live stream podcast or whatever that is, because yeah, yesterday I only able to do it for around 2 minutes, perhaps, which I basically pretty lazy to process the description or any kind of the text for the live stream, because yeah, it's just pretty short. So probably I will try to do it with this video, or maybe later, if I don't know whether tomorrow I will get another unintentional free time again or not, because yeah, to be honest, if there is some scheduled free time, or the one that I basically can expect quite long enough to do a proper live stream or any kind of this Animoji motivation, I basically wanted to do on my newly created channel, which I haven't been done yet. So I will try to use my main emails, which never really registered into YouTube. But for some reason, I just don't get it why Google able to use any kind of email to be considered as a Gmail, even though the domain itself is not gmail.com. So it's just pretty weird. So that's the reason why I'm pretty curious about whether it is actually possible to create YouTube channel on those accounts. If it is possible, then I will try to create a new account that basically, yeah, it's been maybe more than 5 years since I never really create another YouTube accounts. So yeah, it's gonna be a very new channel that I just don't know whether it can finally be exposed to the public or gain enough exposure that can make me satisfied, because I will try to do this kind of video but in my own native language. So because yeah, I'm just curious about to test whether the YouTube algorithm or the SEO that the YouTube had into processing all of the video into recommended to the viewers is actually be better if I basically use the same language from the video location source, because yeah, I was still obviously living in my own country. So that's the reason why, just like what I basically mentioned yesterday. So I always think that English content in Indonesia is still not that popular, even though many children is actually learning English, even though I'm not sure whether it is already changed or not, because if in the curriculum there are some differences than what I used to study more than, I don't know, many years ago. Because yeah, for some reason, even if it's not included in the school curriculum right now, it's still pretty common to go into extra course, or maybe an extracurricular from the school itself that's basically can learn English, even though that's probably only beneficial to just entertainment purposes, perhaps. I'm not sure, because yeah, obviously English music or movies or any kind of content that was in English is still pretty much popular here in Indonesia. But if you talk about day-to-day conversation, it is pretty rare to see some English language, unless they were pretty much rich people that was always in international school, perhaps. I'm not sure, which, to be honest, I don't know whether I actually like those kind of people or not, because for some reason, when I heard Indonesian people talking with an English language, it's kind of like a little bit geek, just like me, perhaps, which is pretty much antisocial. So people who basically spoiled with their parents' fortune is usually still use Indonesian language, and even try to mix up with the English one, which basically not a very good way of talking. I don't know whether it's actually correct word to define those kind of thing or not, but yeah, because mixing up language is bad from what I learned from the lecture during my bachelor's degree, because yeah, it's just not meant to be that way, because yeah, people who basically only understand each of the language will never understand about those mixed language perhaps, or it is actually will gonna be pretty weird to hurt mixing up language. So yeah, it's already 5 minutes, almost 6 minutes, so it's definitely gonna be a longer broadcast or podcast or live stream than yesterday. And yeah, I think I'm already interrupted, so yeah, I'm actually already record the good behavior before I was doing this live stream for around 30 minutes. So yeah, it's my today productivity. It's not that bad. So yeah,